Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to today's webinar, Effective Job Searching Skills You Must Know in 2025 to Survive in the UK. I'm absolutely delighted to have you here, whether you're a fresh graduate taking your first step into the job market, a professional exploring new opportunities, or someone re-entering the workforce after a break. The fact that you've joined us today shows one thing very clearly: you're serious about taking control of your career. We all know the world of work has changed dramatically over the last few years. Between rapid digital transformation, evolving hiring practices, and new economic pressures, job searching in 2025 looks very different from even a few years ago. Today's session is designed to equip you with practical, up-to-date strategies that employers actually look for right now, not outdated methods that no longer work. For those who don't know me, my name is Adam Smith, and I'm the Senior HR Manager at High-End Field Corp, one of the UK's leading professional services companies. Over the last 15 years, I've reviewed thousands of CVs, led hundreds of interviews, and worked closely with hiring teams to find the right talent. I've also coached job seekers on how to position themselves strategically in a highly competitive job market. My role today isn't just to speak at you, it's to guide you through proven techniques, industry insights, and insider tips that can help you stand out and secure opportunities faster. I'll also be sharing a few real-world examples and answering your most pressing questions toward the end of this session. So stay with me. This could be the most productive hour you'll invest in your job search this year. Let's begin by setting the scene. Before you can compete effectively, you need to understand the game you're playing. In 2025, the UK job market is shaped by three major forces: AI integration, flexible work models, and skills-based hiring. Traditional job titles are evolving. Employers are less focused on where you worked and more focused on what you can do. Remote and hybrid opportunities have opened up roles across regions, but they've also increased competition. That means your job search strategy can't be passive anymore. Simply uploading your CV to job boards won't cut it. You need a targeted, smart approach. Think of your personal brand as your digital handshake. It often speaks before you do. Employers will Google you, they'll check your LinkedIn, and your online presence can either open doors or quietly close them. Start by asking yourself, what do I want to be known for? In 2025, personal branding isn't about flashy posts, it's about credibility and consistency. Keep your LinkedIn profile complete and active. Highlight measurable achievements, not just job titles. Share insights or small wins that show your value. When your personal brand aligns with the skills employers need, opportunities come looking for you. Now, once your brand is clear, the next step is making sure your application tools match that power. I can't tell you how many CVs cross my desk every day, and unfortunately, many of them look the same. Here's the truth: recruiters spend 6 to 10 seconds on that first glance, so your CV must speak fast and clearly. In 2025, employers value skills and achievements over job descriptions. Clear formatting that's easy to scan. Tailored applications, not generic CV blasts. And yes, a well-crafted cover letter still matters, but instead of repeating your CV, use it to connect your skills directly to the company's needs. Of course, your CV can only get you to the door. What gets you through it? That's where networking comes in. In today's competitive market, networking isn't optional, it's essential. But don't think of networking as begging for a job. Think of it as building professional relationships that can lead to opportunities. Leverage platforms like LinkedIn to connect with people in your industry. Comment thoughtfully on posts. Join professional groups. Reach out to recruiters and hiring managers politely. And offline, attend workshops, career fairs, and alumni events. Often, the best opportunities never make it to job boards. Once you've networked your way to the interview stage, the spotlight turns to how you present yourself. Interview formats have evolved. Many are now virtual, AI-assisted, or skill-based. But one thing hasn't changed: preparation is everything. Here's how top candidates stand out. They research the company beyond the website. They know how to tell their story clearly and confidently. They prepare structured answers using the STAR method: situation, task, action, result. And don't forget, employers aren't just evaluating your skills, they're assessing cultural fit and problem-solving ability. Finally, even after the interview ends, the job search isn't over. That's where follow-up strategy plays a big role. A polite, well-timed follow-up can keep you top of mind. A simple thank you email, personalized and professional, can make a big difference. But equally important is this: job searching in 2025 is a learning journey. If you don't land a role, seek feedback, refine your approach, upskill where needed. Micro-credentials, short courses, or certifications can set you apart. Remember, resilience is as valuable as skill. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings all the pieces together: your brand, your CV, your network, your interview skills, and your adaptability. These are the core pillars of surviving and thriving in the UK job market today. Now that we've covered these key strategies, I'd love to hear from you. What's your biggest challenge in your job search right now? Let's take a few questions and dive deeper. All right, everyone, this is my favorite part of the session: your questions. I've received a few through the chat, and I'll answer as many as I can. Let's dive in. How do I stand out as a candidate when hundreds of people are applying for the same job? That's a great question, and one I hear often. The key is specificity. Generic CVs and cover letters get lost in the pile. Here, what works in 2025. Tailor your CV to highlight achievements that directly match the job description. Use quantifiable results. For example, increased sales by 25% is more powerful than responsible for sales. Make sure your LinkedIn profile supports your CV, not contradicts it. And don't underestimate the power of a referral. When someone inside the company recommends you, it can bring your CV straight to the top of the pile. Do employers still value cover letters, or can I skip them? I love this question because it's where many candidates go wrong. While some automated application systems may not require cover letters, a well-written, personalized cover letter still gives you an edge. Think of it as your elevator pitch in writing. It's your chance to show you've researched the company. Explain why you're the right fit. Add a bit of personality. Even if a recruiter only glances at it, it can make your application feel human, and that's powerful. What's the best way to use LinkedIn effectively for job searching? Adam Smith. LinkedIn has become more than just a professional platform. It's a job hunting engine. Here, how to make the most of it. Optimize your headline and about section. Make it clear what you do and what value you bring. Engage, don't just scroll. Like, comment, and share relevant posts to increase your visibility. Network intentionally. Send polite connection requests with short personalized notes. Set job alerts and apply early. Timing matters. And a small insider tip: recruiters often search for candidates using keywords, so make sure your profile uses industry-relevant terms. Memo Q4: I get interviews but not job offers. What could I be doing wrong? That's actually more common than you might think. If you're consistently landing interviews, your CV and personal branding are working, which is good. But if offers aren't coming, it might be about your interview strategy. Ask yourself, are you clearly demonstrating your value, not just your experience? Are you giving structured, confident answers? Remember the STAR method. Are you showing genuine interest in the company? Sometimes it also comes down to soft skills like communication, body language, or how you end the interview. A strong closing, like asking insightful questions, can make a lasting impression. I'm new to the UK job market. Any special tips for international candidates? Excellent question. The UK job market can feel overwhelming at first, but with the right strategy, you can break through. Here are some targeted tips. Understand UK hiring norms. For example, CVs here typically don't include photos, marital status, or personal information. Build a UK-friendly LinkedIn network early. Join industry groups, alumni associations, or professional meetups. Highlight transferable skills that fit UK employers' needs. If English isn't your first language, communicate clearly and confidently. Employers care more about clarity than perfection. And remember, your unique background can be your strength when positioned well. These are fantastic questions, and I can see how engaged you all are. Unfortunately, we're almost at the end of our Q&A time, but I promise I'll share a few follow-up resources after the webinar so you can continue exploring these topics. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with a few powerful takeaways, because job searching in 2025 isn't just about applying, it's about positioning yourself strategically. We've covered a lot today, from understanding the new UK job market in 2025 to building a personal brand that gets noticed, crafting powerful CVs, networking effectively, mastering interviews, and staying resilient through the process. If there's one thing I want you to take away, it's this. The job market may be competitive, but the candidates who are clear, strategic, and adaptable always find their way in. Your career isn't just about finding a job, it's about positioning yourself where opportunities can find you.